किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. Roughly translated in English, offer yourself to bring a smile to someone, share a shoulder to bear someone's pain, have love for someone in your heart. This is the name of life. Do you come across the kind of lines Shailendra wrote on same thought recently in last few years? I doubt that. Once screenwriter lyricist Javed Akhtar said that he was a public philosopher. Explain complex thing in a complicated way is easy, but explain complex thing in easy way is difficult. Common people do not read philosophical books to understand the complex realities of life. Shailendra had such a philosophical depth in his lyrics, social message, or whatever he wanted to say, he conveyed through very simplistic expression. He understood the pulse of the masses. Born as Shankar Das Kechrilal on August 30, 1923 in Rawalpindi, then undivided India, now in Pakistan. In a Dalit family, his father was a contractor. He migrated there from Bihar to work at the military hospital. But due to illness and financial distress, he came to Mathura where Shailendra's uncle worked with the railways. Shailendra managed to get educated up to the intermediate level in Mathura. When his elder sister was struggling with a life-threatening illness, he would regularly visit the temple barefoot under the scorching sun with prayers on his lips. He continued with the practice for several days despite blistered feet. But his devotion could not defer his sister's untimely death. He felt let down by God and became an atheist. He had lost his sister and mother at a young age. He saw grief, sorrow, poverty, hunger in childhood. His lines from one of his songs from दिल का हाल सुने दिल वाला from श्री 420. छोटे से घर में गरीब का बेटा, मैं भी हूँ माँ के नसीब का बेटा, रंज ओ गम बचपन के साथी, आंधियों में जली जीवन बाती, भूख ने है बड़े प्यार से पाला. A poor man's son from a small house, I too have a blessings of my mother. Grief and sorrows are childhood friends. In braving storms, my life's lamp burned bright. Hunger has nurtured me with great love. While in Mathura, he played hockey passionately. Once one player taunted him, "Look, now these people will also play matches." Such a castiest remark had devastated him. He broke the stick there and never played hockey again. He moved to Bombay and started working as apprentice in railways at Matunga workshop. There he writing poetry and sent them to various magazines and got published. This was the decade of 1940s, Quit India movement, independence, fragrance of idealism in the air. Nation has a dream of social justice. He joined the Progressive Writers Association (PWA) and Indian People's Theatre Association (IPTA), the cultural wing of the Communist Party of India (CPI). He went to Kavi Sammelans and Mushairas organized by IPTA to listen and discuss the poetry and sometimes recite his own poems. His Jalta Hai Punjab was a very popular poem. He also vocalized हर जोर जुल्म की टक्कर में हड़ताल हमारा नारा है. Strike is our weapon against every atrocity, every excess. In one such mushaira, Raj Kapoor heard him passionately reciting Jalta Hai Punjab and approached him to ask for rights of the poem to use in his debut film Aag 1948 for 500 rupees. But young idealist Shailendra, because of his socialist leanings, had outrightly refused, stating that his poetry was not for sale. Raj Kapoor was stunned and impressed also. He had then made an offer that he could come to Raj Kapoor at any time if he changes his mind. Later, when Shakuntala, Shailendra's wife, was pregnant and he needed money for her delivery, then he went to Raj Kapoor and said he would willing to write for him. Kapoor, who was shooting Barsat, asked the poet to write 2 songs. Shailendra wrote Barsat mein Humse Mile Tum and Tirchi Nazar Hai. Both the songs and the film were a hit. His journey as a lyricist had started. Later he wrote in one of his songs from Sangam, "Diwana सैकड़ों में पहचाना जाएगा. The one who is madly in love will stand out in the crowd." He teamed up with filmmaker actor Raj Kapoor, music composer duo Shankar Jaikishan, lyricist Hasrat Jaipuri, singers Mukesh, Lata Mangeshkar and Manna Dey. He mostly worked in Hindi film industry in 1950s and 60s. Some popular songs are प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ, मेरा जूता है जापानी, रमैया वस्तावया, दिल का हाल सुने दिल वाला फ्रॉम श्री 420, जिस देश में गंगा बहती है एंड दोस्त दोस्त ना रहा फ्रॉम संगम, आवारा हूँ एंड घर आया मेरा परदेसी फ्रॉम आवारा. सजन रे झूठ मत बोलो from तीसरी कसम, ये रात भीगी भीगी from चोरी चोरी. Most of these songs are picturized on Raj Kapoor and composed by Shankar Jaikishan and sung by Mukesh. He understood the medium of cinema, importance of characterization, milieu quite well. His songs were popular because their simple expression, choice of words, and their musicality. Other than Shankar Jaikishan, he worked with other composers like his friend from IPTA, Salil Chowdhury, S.D. Burman, and other actors apart from Raj Kapoor like Dev Anand, Dilip Kumar, Kishore Kumar, Nargis, Nutan, Wahida Rahman. सुहाना सफर ये मौसम हंसी फ्रॉम मधुमती, ये मेरा दीवानापन है फ्रॉम यहूदी, तेरे मेरे सपने गाता रहे मेरा दिल, आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है फ्रॉम गाइड, रुला के गया सपना मेरा फ्रॉम ज्वेल थिप, तू प्यार का सागर है फ्रॉम सीमा, अजीब दास्ता है ये फ्रॉम दिल अपना प्रीत पर आई. He used folk motifs in his songs. His lyrics have remarkable literary and philosophical depth. He had not only dwelled into issues like poverty, class struggle, exploitation, disillusion with the system, but also patriotism, human values, hope, love, irony, romance, nature, spirituality, pain, childhood. He did so with linguistic simplicity and empathy. His diversity is unmatched even today. सब कुछ सीखा हमने ना सीखी होशियारी, सच है दुनिया वालों कि हम हैं अनाड़ी. I learned everything except being smart. People of the world, it's the truth that I am a fool. Shailendra wrote at a time when lyricists like Sahir Ludhianvi, Hasrat Jaipuri, Kaifi Azmi, Majroo Sultanpuri were at the peak of their careers, writing intelligent, brilliantly crafted poetry. What set Shailendra apart and endeared him to the masses was the eloquence of an uncomplicated expression. Kapoor called him Pushkin after the Russian poet and addressed him as Kaviraj. Once Raj Kapoor had taken him to meet the screenwriter K.A. Abbas. K.A. Abbas had narrated the story over a couple of hours while not giving much attention towards Shailendra. After narration, Raj Kapoor asked Shailendra, "What do you understand, Kaviraj?" He said, "गर्दिश में था, आसमान का तारा था, आवारा था," and got the K.A. Abbas attention. His words became the theme song of the movie Avara. He also did cameos in few films, wrote dialogue for one film. After his first film Barsat, we can say he had a financial stability. He bought the bungalow and named it as Rimjim. तू जिंदा है तो जिंदगी की जीत पर यकीन कर, अगर कहीं है स्वर्ग तो उतार ला जमीन पर. If you are alive, then be confident about life's sure victory. If there is heaven anywhere, bring it down on the earth. This reflects the determination and hope has inspired several generations of post-independent India. He got Filmfare Award thrice. ये मेरा दीवानापन है from Yehudi 1958. सब कुछ सीखा हमने from Anadi 1959. मैं गाऊं तुम सो जाओ from Brahmachari 1968. One incident from 1964 when a Filmfare Award for Best Lyrics went to Sahir for the song जो वादा किया हो from Taj Mahal. Sahir went up to the stage and announced that the true winner of the award ought to be Shailendra for the song Mat Ro Mata from Bandini, which Sahir termed as the best patriotic song he had ever heard. He called Shailendra to the stage and handed him his trophy. Awara Hu and Mera Juta Hai Japani are perhaps the most recognizable Hindi songs of all time, not just in India but across the world. प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है, प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल is till date evergreen golden classic song of Hindi film. The image of Raj Kapoor and Nargis holding a black umbrella on a rainy night is still stuck in the people's memories. His only production venture is Tisri Kasam, 1966, directed by Basu Bhattacharya and starring Raj Kapoor and Wahida Rahman. It was adaptation of Phanishwarnath Renu's famous short story Mare Gaye Gulfam. The film is today regarded as a cult classic and won the National Film Award for the best film. However, the film was a box office failure. Shailendra was in financial crisis. He had a debt. He passed away 6 months later on 14th December 1966. As widely known in media, he is died due to debt. But his son and daughter said in an interview, this is not true. Their father told them Shankar Jaikishan had about 100 projects. Even I wrote one song in each project, I wipe out all my loan. In fact, according to his son, he planning another movie based on Phanishwarnath Renu's story with Dharmendra. Shailendra's songs spoke to the people directly. He wrote about 900 songs in a career spanning 17 years. Lines from one of his songs, from Do Bigha Zameen, अपनी कहानी छोड़ जा, कुछ तो निशानी छोड़ जा. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and share this video and do subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.